Hello my fellow Misfortunates and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. Today we're having a look at the, in my opinion, best Kalista deck you can play. Kalista got buffed. She no longer requires herself to see 4 allies die, but 3 allies are enough. Which definitely is a huge buff, because especially in non-ephemeral list, this is way easier to accomplish. This deck was good before, but now with the buff it's even stronger, and the likes of Bannerman get nerfed, right? So it definitely has an easier time winning than it did before, and it's the thing with Kalista is you should not rely on her. She is a removal target, so people will typically try to grasp with the Undying her or get excited her as soon as possible to not give you the chance of leveling her up. But we're actually attacking the enemy from a multitude of angles, because this is essentially a spider deck that tries to outvalue its opponents. So we got the core of Dawnspiders, Dawnspiders. It's a Dawnspiders deck, right? A deck list that was very popular when the game first got released, before people figured out other stuff, for example, the Bannerman strategy or the Elusives. Back in the day, Elusives were super strong before all the nerfs. But yeah, Dawnspiders, people sleep on this card, but it's so strong, especially with the buffed Brood Awakening. And with Crawling Sensation, you can get a very menacing board state out of thin air, essentially. Typically with this deck, you have a full board, and at the same time a full hand. So even if the enemy board wipes you, you just play your units again. Crawling Sensation mainly and Brood Awakening are the tools to flood the board. But you also have Swiftwing Lancer for profitable attacks, and most importantly, well, not most importantly, but also very important, Vanguard Redeemer, who will just essentially take the spot of a unit that has died and then refill your hand on top of that. So this deck also has a lot of flex spots. We obviously have the Elise package with Hapless Aristocrats, Crawling Sensation, and Vile Feast. 3 Glimpse Beyond, also a no-brainer. But we also have 2 Purifies. Now the Endure Spiders list is no longer that popular, but Purify is still a very good flex pick. It really depends on the meta, what you can do with the flex spots, or the flex slots. Purify is one of them, definitely. Also the other flex slots are Grasp of the Undying, Withering Wail, Soul Gorger, and Vengeance. Withering Wail, Soul Gorger are mainly against aggro. And you can, if aggro decks become very unpopular and you just run into control, you can definitely swap these out. But the main combo this deck goes for, if you manage to level up Kalista, the strongest unit in the deck is Swiftwing Lancer with 5 power. And with Swiftwing Lancer, you are guaranteed to get a good value out of Kalista. This is also the Lancer Redeemer package is essentially what's your insurance against board wipes, because they just replace themselves. And with Lancer, every time you attack with Kalista, she will revive a dead Lancer. And then it's ephemeral, right? As soon as it dies, it's tough to block against because of 4 toughness or 4 health. And as soon as it dies, you just get another random elite unit in your hand. So this is a nice value engine. Also, leveled up Kalista attacks will automatically trigger Dawnspiders as the ephemeral unit dies. So there's another synergy here. Even if Swiftwing Lancer is not in your or hasn't died this game yet, you can get nice value if you revive Skitterus, because that's also a summon effect. Sometimes even with Vanguard Redeemer if a unit already died that turn, because it's also a summon effect. So that's the entire list, basically. It's not as greedy as it looks. You don't have very many early plays, but you can use your spell mana with Brood Awakening, for example, and you will definitely have a play by turn 3. And will not waste any mana in the early turns. And having spell mana backup is also very nice, because you want to play with Glimpse Beyond very reactively if you don't use it on a full board to trigger Dawnspiders one more time. So it's a very menacing list. The opponent, Dawnspiders is a removal target, so is Kalista. The opponent has to really choose, and so is Elise, definitely. So you have 9 cards that the enemy must react to. And the thing is, if you have Dawnspiders plus Kalista on the board, they're in kind of a lose-lose situation. They can help you level up Kalista by removing Dawnspiders, or they can trigger Dawnspiders by removing Kalista. And also, as soon as one of these units eats a removal spell, you can just capitalize with Vanguard Redeemer or with Crawling Sensation. It's a very synergistic, very strong list. You should definitely try it out, but now let's jump into some master tier ranked games. Okay, this is aggro. Looks like a fine hand, actually. I might just keep all of these. Yeah. Just about protecting your life total. And we got our only 1-drop, so there's that. Our only unconditional 1-drop, to be precise. Didn't play anything, huh? They gotta have something. Now that's interesting. For sure.
Of course I'm ready.
I think developing Kalista is actually fine. 4 attack means she blocks the rookie favorably. Yeah, it looks fine. We can jump block here with the other dude. Okay, yeah, that's alright. That's not really a reason to glimpse here. Our hand is still relatively full, and also we can use the mana for Brood Awakening. Plus, you want to glimpse reactively rather than proactively most of the time. Could he have probably Mystic Shot? Yeah, I guess I put him on Mystic Shot here. Very pass, definitely. We didn't manage to scratch our health total yet, which is very good against an aggro deck. So we have 6 mana available. Brood Awakening could be nice. Static Shock doesn't even punish us that hard because of the Kalista level up. I think I'll just go for it. We'll see what happens. Maybe he has a Get Excited for the Kalista. This would be his opening because we don't have mana for Glimpse. Would be fine, still 2 for 1, and we got a full board, which is super important against aggro. Okay. I actually don't want to attack into that. If I attack, he just blocks everything. All of these die, and I have an empty board and cannot block next round, and only these 2 die. Well, actually only one of them he can block with those. No, he definitely would keep this alive. But yeah, attacking here seems kind of bad. I could attack with 2 to force the level up. I actually like this. He might just take 4 damage here, or just block one of them with this, and then I can Vile Feast it. It's actually a nice value attack. I don't think attacking with more is good. If he jump blocks here and here, then that's definitely fine by me, because that instantly levels up Kalista. It's definitely an iffy attack though. Okay, only 1. It doesn't have much value right now, but as soon as this thing dies, we have a nice revival target for it. Okay. We're still at 20 life, so I can play rather daring.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, drags Kalista with this. Most certainly.
Abuse.
I can still just full block. Seems fine. I guess blocking this has more value. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Okay, and I can always just Vile Feast this. Yeah, I think it's fine. There's no reason to Vile Feast right now. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's an easy Purify. Alternatively, we could have Vile Feasted our own unit and leveled up Kalista to make us survive the 3 attack. But this is more elegant, definitely. Just had he had another +3 attack spell, then that would have been the play, I guess. And yeah, now I'm very happy I didn't Vile Feast right off the bat, because now I can play Vanguard Redeemer.
Turn the tide of war.
Oh, they changed the voice line, that's so lame. I like the old voice line a lot. The main combo, we got it. As soon as Lancer dies, which is easy because he's a challenger, we get a super nice value engine going with Kalista plus Swift Wing Lancer. But I guess we're just crawling Sensation. There's really no reason not to. What do we have? I guess we just revive a 1/1 with it so far, yeah. It's alright. Open attack would have had nice value had we not drawn this. Well, it still has nice value, don't get me wrong, but dropping this, because it's a challenger, it doesn't give him a blocker advantage, because whatever he develops there, right then and there, we can drag it with the challenger. Okay, it doesn't even do anything with that. So I guess we just full swing. We kill this. We could also do this, so this dies, and we get the value going. It's also a play, but just killing this for free seems very nice. And he probably just trades this with the 3/3. We RNG a spider. RNG in the Hapless Aristocrat would be very nice, but it's alright.
Backfired.
Okay, Jinx is always kind of scary. We'll see if he can flip her in time. Oh, okay. Question answered. It's still alright though. We have our challenger at the ready. If he doesn't find a way to kill this right now, then... And even if he does, we get infinite value with Kalista. Okay, and we get another one. So this Jinx seems kinda dead. Is there a downside to playing this right now? We just pass here and wait until the death rockets. We're not blocking with this ever, right? Yeah, we wait for the death rocket. If he passes, then that's fine, definitely. He is never passing here because he needs to get his rocket. Yeah, there we go.
For the money makers.
Okay, so he rockets right now, which is okay. I mean, we lose our 2 spiders. Should we glimpse one of them? How many mana do we? How much mana do we need? We have 9. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want to double Vile Feast, then we need all of this. But we probably just single Vile Feast this, or maybe we don't Vile Feast at all. So actually, glimpsing is fine here. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't count my mana correctly. That's a good draw though, especially against aggro. This literally shuts down his entire attack. Also, we drew more life gain here. So yeah, we have this game on lockdown despite flipped Jinx, or leveled up Jinx. I don't think there's a lot you can do. We might just pass here. In which case we drop second Lancer and just clear his entire... yeah. And back up Kalista, that's nice. Okay, so we drop second Lancer to clear his board. And yeah, we still don't get the engine going because the best unit that died is still a 1/1. But nonetheless, we are in great shape here. Okay, drag this, and I think that's a fine attack. Yeah, there's no reason to play any spell here. Oh, the 3/3 died, right. So yeah, this would trigger had a unit died already this turn, which can happen, definitely. Yeah, that's good. He doesn't even get another Death Rocket. Okay, and now that the Lancer died, we get the value train. Yeah, this seems fine. To be fair, the fact that this thing got an elite tag was nothing but a nerf to Swiftwing Lancer. Let's be real. Okay, yeah, he kills Kalista, but we have another one, and we just created too much value already. So this should be over very soon. Okay, that's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Yeah, let's go through. And I guess we just play double Skidera plus Kalista to make his attack as bad as possible.
Anything else?
Sure. Alright. We finally assembled the combo. And yes, he gained a lot of value through the Experimenter, but at this point, it's pretty tough for him to come back. That's an easy open attack. Get the Lancer. This is also difficult for him to block. He's at 4. I guess we just win, right? He has 2 guys who can block Fearsome. Yeah, he's fishing right now.
Stay away from that switch.
It's not enough. Oh, this thing can't block. Yeah, he's just dead. Alright, this dude is very very eager to drag this game out. Maybe he has something up his sleeve. I mean, what can he have, really? Even if he top decks Jinx, we just run away with value here. This thing dies again, we get another elite. We don't even need to play anything, really. We can just, yeah, accumulate cards in our hand. And even, this is the beauty of this deck, even if they clear the board, you still have a full grip and can most likely recover. Katarina Kalista is definitely an interesting combo. I haven't seen that one before. Not really sure what to expect. Might be a mid-rangey deck though. Mid-range probably the best matchup for this deck. This hand, however, I like Grasp because it answers both champions. Actually, this is a fine keep. We have a turn. We don't waste any mana. We have a turn 3 play with Brood Awakening. And we don't really mind early aggression. Okay, so maybe it is an aggro deck. Seeing this card, yeah, might be the case. Alright, sure, buddy. I guess we do this. Do we need to block the shark, though? I don't think so. We're still at 20, and we do have life gain. This is also a very nice blocker against aggro. However, you don't really want to block with him if you don't need to. Oh, okay, I see what he's going for. It's actually quite nasty. However, I do think I can take this hit. This is a 6 damage. Yeah, this will be painful, but I think taking this hit is worth it, because I can then Redeemer plus Crawling Sensation, and next turn I kill this with Lancer anyway. I do want to prevent as much damage as possible, so I definitely block 2 of these.
Who will stand with us?
That's 8 damage still. It's alright. Interesting concept. I haven't seen an Iron Harbinger deck in Masters yet. Definitely intriguing. Playing this gives me the same value as playing these two, right?
Remember the fallen.
This actually blocks this quite well.
Be strong. These are dark times.
But I guess the Redeemer play, or the Lancer play is still better, because this also ensures we trigger Dawnspiders. It's not running Piltover and Zorn, so there's no get excited and similar things. Well, that's weird. This is just going to die. Maybe he has a rally effect. I'm not sure what rally effects are in the game, to be honest. Or he just wants, yeah, he just wants to prevent damage, I guess. This is also 9 damage if I full swing. Yeah, seems like a fine attack. Alright, nice play. Preventing damage plus drawing cards. That's good value he got there. But again, this is also kind of a mid-range deck, right? With ephemerals. But this deck just beats mid-range decks so hard because of all the Dawnspeaker value. Dawnspiders is just the anti-mid-range list. And we can trigger it again thanks to our top deck. And I think we want to, because he might have... It's a close call. Maybe he has something, a way of leveling this up. Yeah, might as well. He can't level her up at fast speed. And killing this seems pretty good. Yeah, okay, he did have the Hunted Relic. This attack is not really good for him though, because what happens is I just get to level or to buff my board again. And he's dealing 2 damage at most. Well, I could also block here, right? Yeah, it seems fine. So yes, he's actually helping us here, because only 1 unit dies and we get insane value out of Dawnspiders again.
Be strong. These are dark times.
Alright, nice. I guess we always open attack, because if he has another Hunted Relic, he just gets 3 blockers, and that's... And that would really devalue this attack. So I guess full swinging, well, except for with this, is fine here. He doesn't have the greatest blocks. Yeah, this also triggers our Dawnspiders and gives us board space. Do I play 2 units or just 1? We definitely have the advantage, but I still want to play as flawless as possible. I guess playing 2 units is fine because we can still free up board space with Glimpse Beyond.
Our allies did not fall in vain.
As top deck.
When I call, the Iron Order answers.
You don't need to do anything though. You can just wait. Alright, so it does have a way of leveling up Kalista. At the same time, we got the insane top deck again. You don't need to show it just yet. Okay. So we Vengeance here. Block with a 4/4. Yeah, preventing some damage seems okay.
I am not afraid.
This seems okay, really. Taking 4 is not... it's not too scary. Again, it seems like more like a mid-range list. Okay. That's game. Azuriel Frostbite. Not sure what his deck list might look like exactly, but this seems like a fine keep always, pretty much. Got the Spider package with interaction with Glimpse Beyond. I want to use this reactively, definitely, so we can deny one Azuriel stack and also bait out a removal spell that does nothing, essentially.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Sure. If he doesn't one-turn kill us, Soul Gorger is nice due to lifelink, or lifesteal is its name in the game. Lifelink I think is from Magic the Gathering, right? That's interesting. This is, yeah, I can probably just glimpse this. This is an Azuriel stack and this unit's gonna die anyway. Probably won't get a much better glimpse.
Today we turn the tide of war.
Why did that change our voice line? It's so odd. It gets me every time. Playing Elise seems kinda bad because you can just trade into Marksman. Skidera full swing seems more like it. Open attack is also kind of awkward because of the trades here and here. This makes it way better, depending on what he has now.
Hear that? Gotcha.
We got a decent attack, he can block here, and that's about it. Okay, Thermo Beam.
We strike.
Yeah, probably better to just attack instead of going for Crawling Sensation. Thermo Beam was the scare card right there, but it is what it is now.
Fight the signal fires.
We have Triple Brood Awakening in the hand. That's a lot of spiders. It's not a good card, really. Well, let's be real. His Static Shock is always getting value in this matchup. Because we've got so many spiders. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Come closer. I don't bite.
I guess my best bet is... Well, I could attack and grasp this on the block, just to get an extra spider. But I could just play Brood Awakening and see what happens. I think that's better. I need to play them eventually. 3 of them are kind of clogging my hand.
Sounds of prayer.
Let's see what he does. Okay. That's actually fine, isn't it? I don't need to attack. I can flip Elise here, or level her up. Seems nice. And the leveled up Elise increases the value of Brood Awakening by so much. All these challenges.
My true beauty is beneath the skin.
Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly the draw I was waiting for. I have 3 of them in my deck, so it was about time. 14 cards in. There's no reason to play this right now, because he hasn't killed the unit yet. I don't want to give him that information. We also have exactly the mana for Brood Awakening plus Dawnspeaker. Okay, so this is 3, yeah, this is perfect. Guess we do this first. Yeah. Let's see how he reacts first. Okay, that's nice. Gives me a very good open attack.
By the strength of our convictions. Our allies did not fall.
No, they're all out of static shock range, which is pretty big. Do I just clear his board? I think I do, because I have another Brood Awakening at the ready. Yeah, I kind of have to. Yeah, considering my hand, I guess this is the best attack I have. Because Ezreal is at 3, so that's still pretty far away. He might have harsh winds or something. Yeah, okay. Sure. I still get to refill my board, so it's not a big deal. He might have a static shock for 3 because he progress stayed. I guess we still have to. Well, he's thinking about something.
Time for a true display of skill. Be strong. These are dark.
Right, we do have answers for this. Should be fine. A 1 mana short of casting both in case something goes wrong. He doesn't have deny, but he might have an elixir of irons. I guess I go with vengeance just to be safe.
I don't miss.
Don't want him to get a mystic shot. He is dead on board if he doesn't do anything, but I guess he has another Harsh Winds, plus maybe some units. Interesting concept, Yeti, with Ezreal. Sure.
A true Freljordian welcome.
Okay, now he definitely lives my attack. Or does he? If I wail...
A mushroom. Have 3.
Okay. That seems alright. I don't feel like risking this dying is worth anything. So I rather attack here. He might block this. He probably should, because I'm triggering this anyway. Actually, I might wail here, just to prevent those 2 units from dying. That's a leveled Ezreal, huh? Let's see what we find. Vanguard Redeemer is a very nice draw, definitely.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
Okay, that's kind of disappointing. This would be good normally, but I think in my situation, dropping this is way better.
I cannot be sated. Our allies did not fall in
10-6 Elise. Definitely nasty.
They don't know what they're up against.
Okay, luckily I have the mana to kill this.
Let's see all of it.
First of all, I think we pass to force him to attack, so he can't play slow spells.
Watch and learn.
Well, we'll see what he has. Grasp here and Wail. Maybe he has the Elixir of Iron. If that's the case, so be it. Okay, we got him.